This video is to show how Straightline depreciation works for a club. So hopefully you've opened this looking at Sure Shot Netball Club. What we're going to do is look at some equipment. The equipment costs us $12,000. That's netball hoops and some other equipment. We expect to hold on to that equipment for 5 years, and at the end of the 5 years to have a residual value of $600. Residual value meaning that's what we expect the equipment to be worth after 5 years, wind, rain, and maybe selling it off at that point in time. So we're going to use a spreadsheet here to calculate, and then we're going to graph to see how it works. And after that, you're going to have a look at the van, the club van, and the bar furniture. So we're going to start off with here. We've got it all set up, the year, so we've got years 1 through to 5. Historical cost, we're only going to put that in once, so we're going to type equals and click on the 12,000. That's how much we paid for the equipment. Opening value, that's how much it's worth at the start of the year. At the start it's $12,000. Depreciation we're going to calculate accumulated in closing. So the depreciation, as we know, is equal to the cost minus the residual value divided by the number of years. To do that in Excel, you're going to type equals first to tell her you're going to do a formula. I'd like you to open the brackets up because we need some bed mass stuff done here. So the depreciation is equal to the opening value. So we're going to click on that one there, the 12,000, the cost, minus, click on the residual value, close brackets. So that means that over the life we're going to depreciate it 12,000 minus 600, which would be 11,400. Same amount every year, so we're going to divide it by 5. Divide it by 5 and enter. And so we've got 2,280. Another thing I need you to do is when you get to there 2,280, go up here, highlight all the cells and press F4. Notice how I put dollar signs around. That's called absoluting. That means when we fill down, it won't take the cell underneath each time. It'll just always make sure we use these cells up top. So again, I'll just do that again. Highlight the cells you want and press F4. Try that again. Highlight the cells you want, press F4, and it put dollar signs. Okay, accumulated depreciation is equal to, well, we've only got 1 year, so accumulated means added up year after year, so it's just equal to depreciation for the first year. And the closing value in year 1 is equal to the opening value, 12,000, minus the depreciation for the year. So what started at 12,000 at the beginning of the year, the value in our books, or the carrying value, is $9,720. Year 2, the opening value equals last year's closing value, equals F4, enter. Depreciation, same every year, so I can just click on equals and the one above. This is where it gets interesting. The accumulated, last year I had 2,280, so I equaled that one. Accumulated, added up over the years, so I'm going to add the depreciation for this year. So note that that will go up, last year's plus this year's, and the closing value is equal to opening value minus depreciation. Done all the hard work. All we have to do now is fill. So scroll right across, bring that big plus down to a small plus, drag down, and that will do the depreciation. Note that it's straight line, same amount every year. This amount increases in size, and most importantly that our closing residual value is the same as what we've said. We're just going to graph that. So graphing is quite easily using Excel. We can graph the depreciation, but probably better the accumulated depreciation. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight all of those that we want to graph. The accumulated depreciation. I'm going to go up to insert and well, let's do a line graph, something like this. I'll just put that into your screen. Oh, not working. and you can see that it's the same amount every year. So that's accumulated depreciation, same amount. You can see that straight line. That's why we call it straight line depreciation. Right, you can get all flash and go and do some layouts if you like, and we can put well, this one we'll just click in here and we'll type it equipment, and this one here we'll make this and down here we'd call that years. So when you do this again, you can have it for your van and your furniture. So that's the end of this one. So that's all you have to do really. This part here is the amount that goes in your income statement. This part here is the amount that goes in your property, plant and equipment note. What I'd like you to do now is right click on the table below and do the van and do the bar furniture. That's us. Well done.